Tonight I'd like to start standing like we always do Pilates Yoga Fusion with the 6 positions of the spine. So if you can bend the knees and take a deep inhale, and then start by lifting up the knees, and we're going to do spinal flexion, bending forward. So this will be the first position. So bringing the arms overhead with a slight bend as you bring the knees up, starting to flex the spine. Let's do 4. We'll do about a 3-minute warm up. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's add a side bend to get the spinal rotation. So positions 2 and 3. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do some toe taps, which is a little bit of back arms to get a little spinal flexion. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then let's take the feet about second position, a modified squat. Inhale, exhale down, and then inhale and exhale over side bend. So really get that spinal rotation. So we've gone over all 6 positions, side bending, right and left, spinal flexion, extension, spinal flexion, and the rotation. So let's do some hip openers. Let's have arms up, knees to the side, keeping the spine rotating and flexible as your lifeline for 4, 3, arms up and down, 2, and 1. Good. Let's add a little side lunge into this. So we'll lunge to the side, squat to center, to side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll stay to the center, hands to the knees. Bring one shoulder in, doing that spinal rotation to center, to the other side, to center, and then balance is important, so lift the heels and pulse for 4, 3, control and balance, navel to spine, 2, and 1, heels down, and just we're going to draw the thighs back. Heels can be up or down for 4, 3, warming up those thighs, 2, and 1. Good, deep breath in, deep breath out. Let's do 4, second position plie, 3, you can come up onto your toes if you want, lifting the heels, and 1. Good, nice job everybody. We'll just do some side to sides, arms in a T, and then we'll add our kick, and then we'll go down to the floor. So leg lift for 4, straight up. Come up onto the toes, 3, 2, and 1. We'll do the other side, stepping in and out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Add that leg lift as high as you can go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll the shoulders back. We'll come to the top of the mat, working on the spinal flexion. We'll do some cat-cow here. Inhale, look up towards the sky. Exhale, rounding the back. Drawing the back round. Inhale, lifting the upper chest. Exhale, rounding from the lower back. One more time, looking all the way up. And all the way inward. Walking out your hands, and I'll meet you in plank. Spread the hands wide, shoulders over the wrists, heels back, navel to spine, crown of the head forward, and we'll just do knee taps for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll take the feet wider, tapping in with a little bit of a twist there to get a side bend in, spinal rotation for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we'll do toe jacks. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come down into child's pose, hips to heels, stretching the arms forward, opening the hips, spreading the fingers, lifting the palms off the ground, stretching the shoulders for 3 more breaths. Audible exhale out through the mouth, Ujjayi breathing through the nose. 2, and 1, good. We're gonna come up onto our hips, move our hips side to side. We'll just do a little bit of glute work here, knee up and on an angle for 4, 3, work that side booty, 2, and 1, other side up on an angle for 4, 3, keeping your core centered, 2, and 1. We're gonna stretch the right leg out, walking the arms forward, pressing the hips back like you were in child's pose. Then coming back to center, drawing the leg across, pressing out through the heel, looking back, twisting, coming back to center, and then we'll kick the legs up and over. So we can do 4 big Pilates kicks, up and over for 4, as high as you can go, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we'll do the other side. Left leg out, arms forward, hips back like child's pose. Stretching the leg across the body, heel goes back, twisting out from the side. And then 4 big Pilates kicks up and over for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it back, tucking the toes under, downward facing dog, pedaling the feet, bending the knees, and then bending both knees, heels go back. Audible exhale out through the mouth. Right leg to the sky, toes towards the ground. Right knee to the nose, core plank. Exhale back. Right knee, right tricep. Exhale back. Right knee, left tricep. Exhale back. One more time to the nose and back to the tricep and back to the opposite tricep and add fallen triangle. Foot to the side, arm to the sky. And we'll switch. Left leg up, toes to the ground, knee to nose, and back to the tricep, and back to cross the body, and back. One more time to the nose, and back to the tricep, and back to the tricep, and cross the body, arm to the sky. Deep, full breath. We'll come down, knees, chest, and chin, bringing the forehead to the earth. And we'll do little rainbow kicks up and over to the center, to the side for 4. Toes wide and then toes in. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna glue those heels together and lift up the feet. So like a frog extension here for 4. It's subtle. 3, 2, and 1. Then the heels stay together. We're going to take the feet wide, heels together and wide, together and wide for 3. Really feel this in your glutes here. 2, and 1. Good. We're going to roll over onto our backs and do our Pilates roll-ups. So get a full spinal extension, lengthening legs together, arms overhead, deep full stretch. We'll take a side stretch first, hold on to the wrist, reach over to one side, to center, stretch to the other side, and then back to center, arms to the sky, peeling up off the ground, rotating forward. If that's hard, bend the knees and only go down as far as you want. Let's do 4, rotating, going back as far as you want, and then inhaling, arms up and rolling forward. The Pilates roll up for 3, 2, keeping those legs together, and 1. Good, we're gonna go all the way back, take the Pavanamuktasana yogic stretch, bringing that knee into the chest, both feet flexed. Leg to the sky for the hamstring stretch, hold on anywhere you can reach, or take the 2-finger grip. And then we'll do single leg circles, down, around, up, and stop for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse, down, around, up, and stop for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Scissor the legs, Pavanamuktasana on the left. Flexing that knee into the chest, both feet flexed. Hamstring stretch or the 2-finger grip. Breathing into the hamstring, hands down. Single leg circles for 4, down, around, up, and stop. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both knees to the chest will roll like a ball, massaging the spine. Roll up, sit to balance, chin to throat. Maybe hands hold the ankles. Roll back and sit to balance for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna stay on our backs for the single leg stretch series, Joseph Pilates Contrology. Like Pavanamuktasana, but the hands at the ankle, one at the knee, and switch. Bringing that knee into the chest for 4, with a pulse, 3, 2, and 1 more each side. Double leg stretch, hold the ankles, legs go low, arms overhead for 4. Arms go back towards the ears, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna catch the head behind with the hands, and we're gonna crisscross over to the knee, elbow to the outside of the knee for 4. Try and touch the knee, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to roll up, hands at the chest. We're gonna walk back on our mat for our glutes for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll take a seated stretch, Paschimottanasana, or the Contrology stretch. So start by drawing the navel to the spine like you're reaching over a huge beach ball. Then as you exhale, come forward more like Paschimottanasana. You can also bend your knees. Audible exhale, out through the mouth. 2 long, deep breaths here. Slowly rolling up. We'll go into the Pilates saw, starting with a stretch. So one arm under, one arm over. We're gonna rotate the chest, peeling the chest to the sky, opening up that whole side body to stretch. And we'll switch to the other side. Stretching one arm under, one arm over, and then rotating so you can open up that whole side body. Good, and then we're ready for the saw. Arms out wide. We'll rotate for the twist, stretch back, and pulse to that small toe for 3, 2, 1, keeping both sit bones on the ground. Pulse 3, 2, 1, to center. Again, 3, 2, 1, to center. 3, 2, 1, to center. One more time. 3, 2, 1, to center. 3, 2, 1, to center. We're going to roll over onto our bellies and take a swim. Opposite arm and leg. And then as fast as you can go for 10, 9, 8, 7, faster, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inner thigh beats, head down. Beat the legs together for 10. Glutes engaged, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna press into downward facing dog. Lengthening the spine. Good, we're gonna take right leg to the sky, right knee to the nose, right foot forward, low lunge, and then we'll come up, high lunge. Take the feet as wide as you need. Good, and then we'll just take a twist, rotating the spine. Come back to center. We'll twist the other way. Good, then hands to the earth. Step back, we'll come down knees, chest and chin. Coming to a low cobra or an up dog. Left leg high, left knee to nose, left foot forward. High lunge, feet as wide as you need. We'll open to twist. Come back to center, twist the other way. Come back to center, hands to the earth, lowering one knee. Arms to the sky, angel wings, bending the elbows, Anjaneyasana. Spreading the arms back, and then bringing them forward, and we'll twist. Elbow outside that knee, other knee on or off the ground. Breathing in and breathing out. Hands to the earth. Step back, and we'll do the other side. Anjaneyasana. Arms to the sky. Bending your elbows. Stretching the arms back. And then reaching forward to twist. Elbow to armpit. Thumbs to the heart center. For 3, maybe that knee off the ground. 2, find your balance. And 1, hands to the ground. Audible exhale out through the mouth. Come forward to plank. And back to down dog. And forward to plank. And back down dog. 2 more times. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Then we're going to come down onto our elbows with the fingers interlaced for an elbow plank. And we'll come forward for dolphin. Hips back, walking the toes forward. Stretching the shoulders, head towards the floor. And then again, walking the toes back, drawing the chest forward. Then we're going to come on to the side elbow. You can also bring the leg forward for like a side Vashisthasana on the elbow. Also making it a rainbow. And under for the snake. And we'll do the other side, but we'll put a dolphin inside. Walk that dolphin out. Draw the chest forward. And then we'll go into our side plank. Arm high, hips higher, rainbowing, adding the snake. Coming down onto our knees. Let's come back into child's pose. Stretching hips to heels. And then we'll stretch over to one side, resting the hand on top of the other to twist. Walk to the other side. Same thing. Coming back to center. Coming to stand on our knees. For the couch pose. Lengthening the top arm overhead to stretch. Bringing the opposite hand to the earth. Arm overhead. And then we'll take it into the Pilates kneeling kick. We'll lift that leg up and down for 4, higher 3, elbow back 2, and 1. And then we'll circle the toes forward and back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll come back into that deep side stretch. Chest forward, look to the sky. Come onto our knees. We'll do a one-handed camel or a two-handed camel, whatever works for you, holding your ankles. Coming back to center, and we'll do the other side. Reaching and extending the chest, arm down the leg. Hand reaches over towards the floor, arm overhead, deep, full stretch. Hand to the back of the head, and Pilates kicks up. For 4, as high as you can go. 3, 2, 1, and then forward circles for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep, full breath. One more time, side stretch. Reaching to the other side. Good, and we'll come over onto our knees. And we're just going to move our hips side to side and come back down to do our sideline kicks. So we're gonna lay at the back of the mat, resting the head on the hand, toes then kick to the front. Make sure your torso is stacked, hips are stacked, leg up and down, heels touch as they come down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg stays up and circles forward for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to kick that leg all the way forward, pulse it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it back. 4, really get that stretch. 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to grab a hold of the foot to get that back bend stretch. Then we're going to bring that foot towards the glute to stretch the front of the thigh. Then we're going to come all the way to the earth into our clamshell. Toes and heels connect. Knee comes to the sky of the top leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll slide up, do a mermaid stretch. Come to the other side. Good, and then we'll do our sideline Pilates kicks on the other side. Coming to the back of the mat. And hand under the head. Feet stack. Hips are stacked. One hand down. Leg up, heels connect. For 8, as high as you can go with that leg. Pilates kick 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do circles forward for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll kick forward and pulse, kicking up high towards the front for 4, 3, 2, 1, and to the back, stretching all the way back as far as you can go. Get that really nice psoas stretch, kicking back 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding on to the ankle, taking that back bend stretch, and then foot towards the glute to get the quadricep stretch in the front of the thigh. And then we'll come down to the earth, knees forward and stack for our diamond shape position, which is our clam. Toes and heels connect, top knee up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll come up and do our mermaid stretch to the side. We'll go to the other side. And then we're come to lay on our backs. We'll do a bridge and stretch. So touch the backs of the heels, hips to the sky, knees track forward, interlace the hands underneath the body, tracking those knees as high forward as you can go to stretch the back. Then we'll slowly peel down. Bring both knees into the chest, rocking side to side. Good, and then we'll bend the knees, hold on anywhere from the thighs to the feet for happy baby, opening the hips, rocking side to side. Good. Then we'll take figure 4, so right ankle to left knee, hands on the floor or behind the thigh, feet are flexed. Crossing that right knee over the left, holding on anywhere towards the feet to get the Gomukhasana, Supta Gomukhasana stretch. Pulling the feet wide. And then we'll shift to the other side. Figure 4 on the floor or higher. Flexing those feet to get that stretch. Crossing the knees, holding on anywhere from the knees to the feet. Pulling the feet apart, closing your eyes, taking a deep full breath to stretch. And then keeping the knees twisted like this, like an eagle wrap, we will twist either the double bind or the single, knees to one side, torso to the other to twist. Come back to center and switch. Take a deep full breath, shoulders stay on the ground. Good, we'll come back to center. Knees to the chest, legs to the sky for a waterfall, or just take a minute for a shoulder stand, toes high, and breathing. Whatever you decided to do, maybe the plow, slowly rolling all the way down onto your back. And then taking your hands underneath your glutes, coming to the top of your head for the fish stretch. Bending the knees as wide as your mat, hands underneath the head. We'll take a tiny little Shavasana, like stretch here on the floor before we stand up. Supta Baddha Konasana, one hand at the heart, one hand at the belly for 3 deep breaths. And then we'll bring our knees to the chest, And we will roll up to stand any way you can. And there we have it. Pilates, yoga fusion.